How are you? Welcome to Learning Sir class. So in previous class we discussed a revision of fractions. Today we get here. Yes, it is a number 425. Nothing but 5 is in its place. It is 1's place. 10 is in 2 is in 10's place, and 4 is in 100's place. So how we will find this? So here now I am moving towards to the left side. So here from 1's place, from 1's place to as I am moving from 1's place to 10's place, I need to multiply by 10. Then 1's place is become as a 10's place, and further I am moving, as I am moving to 10's place to 100's place. Again I need to multiply by 10. Then the 10's place is become as a 100's place. Here, what we identify here? Yes, if I am moving towards to left side, it becomes 10 times bigger. So left side, it becomes 10 times bigger. Now we'll move for right side. So same number 425. This is 100's place, this is 10's place, and this is 1's place. From 100's place, as I am moving towards to right, I need to divide it by 10. I need to divide it by 10. 100's place is divided by 10, then it becomes as a 10's place. And further, as I move to again from 10's place to 1's place, yes, I need to divide it by 10. If I move from 1's place to again towards to right, what will happen? So 1's place, what will happen? Again I need to divide it by 10. So here from 1's place I am moving towards to right side. Again I divide it by 10. Then we will write as a 1's place nothing but 1 divided by 10 or 1 by 10. If I am moving towards to right side, what is happening here? So right side, if I am moving right side, it becomes 10 times smaller. It becomes 10 times smaller. So here we will see the example. One more number, I am taking 325. So this is 1's place, this is 10's place, and this is 100's place. This 325, let us take between, this number is between 320 and 330. So this we will divide into 10 equal parts. Always it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and it will be like this. It will divide into 10 equal parts. So in this, one part will represent as a 1 by 10. One part will represent as a 1 by 10. So let us take 325. So this 325 is between 320 and 330. So let us take this 325 on the number line. 325. So this is 325 after 326. Between these two numbers also, this I elongated to divide it as a 10 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 equal parts. So what will happen is, what we call this part? Yes, it is again in the 10 parts. One part will represent as a 1 by 10. You look at the picture. Yes, we are taking chocolates. By using chocolates, I am going to explain this topic. Look at the picture. Yes, see there. First, in one's place, 5 chocolates are there. And in 10th place, a group of 10 chocolates, 2 groups of 10 chocolates. And in the 100th place, the group of 100 chocolates, nothing but 300 group of chocolates. So in that, if I take one's place by taking one chocolate, in this picture, the one chocolate I divided into 10 equal parts. So one part is represented by 1 by 10. So after this, if I write number this 2, 3, 2, 5. So that one chocolate in one's place, that one chocolate in this 5 ones here, like these 5 chocolates I do. In that one chocolate, in the one's place, one chocolate I divided into 10 equal parts. Then one part is represented as the same 1 by 10. Then 325 after, if I write 1, is it correct way? So this 1 is in one's place or 10th place or 1/10th place. Is 1 is one's place or 1/10th place? Here we will get the confusion. To resolve this confusion, I put dot between one's place and 10th place. So this 10th place I represented by 1 by 10. 1/10. So here, by using dot, I separated this number as the integral part and decimal part. So this dot is called as a decimal point. So here we are representing this is ones, tens, hundreds. By using capital letters, here 1/10 is represented by small letter. Today our topic is decimal numbers. Today's our topic is decimal numbers. The definition of decimal numbers: a number that has a decimal point followed by digits that shows a value smaller than 1. So here the number that has a decimal point and followed by the digits. The digit that show the value of the digit is always smaller than 1 are called decimal numbers. One more type also we will define the decimal numbers. The numbers have denominators as 10, 100 and 1000 etc. are also called decimal numbers. So if the numbers have denominators as a 10, 100 and 1000 etc. are also called decimal numbers. So here the examples of decimal numbers: 25.125, 0.03 and 2.5 etc. are also this. See this is a decimal number less than 1, less than 1 are I'm writing like this: 3 by 10, 5 by 100, 25 by 1000. These are also called decimal numbers. The numbers, the denominators have 10, 100, 1000 are also called decimal numbers. So in this, here I give one more example: 25.125. This is called as the decimal point before. This is called as an integral part or whole part. After decimal point, this is called as a decimal part. So this is whole part and this is decimal part. So the decimal point will keep always between 1's place and 1 by 10 place. So this decimal point always between 1's and 1 by 10th place. Between 1's and 1's by 10th place. So here the integral part, the whole part will read as a 25, but after decimal point we read as a single numbers 25.125. We should not read as a 125. So we should read as a 25.125. So like this we should read it 25.125. So here this is a decimals. Definition of a number that has decimal point. A number that has a decimal point, by followed digits the value shows smaller than 1. The value shows smaller than 1. If the value is smaller than 1 of the number, then we will call it as a decimal numbers. The numbers denominators has 10, 100, 1000 etc. 10,000 lakhs are also called decimal numbers. These are the example of decimal numbers. So the decimal point is always between 1's place and 1 by 10 place. So this before decimal point we will call as a whole part. After decimal point this we will call as a decimal part. So here we will read as a 25 point. This we should not read as a 125. We should read as a 125. So here this decimal number we should read as a 25.125. Now let us discuss about the ascending and descending order of decimal numbers. So if they given decimal numbers, how to write in ascending order and descending order? Here this is a problem. These decimal numbers we should write in ascending order and descending order. So while writing ascending and descending order, we have to follow this rule. First let us check these are the like decimals or not. Why? Because after decimal point, the decimal numbers. Here also 2 numbers. Here also 2 numbers. So these are all are like decimals. After making like decimals, we will write the ascending order. So before writing ascending order, first we have to check whole number part. We have to compare the whole number part. So here the whole number part is 0, here 1, here 0 and here 1. So by comparing the whole number part, we can write ascending order. If whole number parts are same, then what we will do? Then after we will compare the 1/10th place of decimal number. If 1/10th place of decimal number is also same, then we will go for 1/100th place of decimal number. So here that is in ascending order of these decimal places, decimal numbers, ascending order. Look at here, whole part number is 1 and here also whole part number is 1. So and here whole part is 0 and here also whole part is 0. So these are the same and these are the same. So smallest ascending nothing but smallest. Then we should take these two numbers first of all. 0 we start. Why? Because 1 is greater than 0. So here 0.04 and here 0.14. Whole part is same. Then we should compare them after 1/10th place. Then 1/10th place is 0. Here 1/10th place is 1. Then which is small here? Yes. In these all decimal numbers, 0.04 is small. Then we will write first 0.04. Next after this number 0.14. Then after we have to compare these numbers 1, 1. Why? Because these are also whole parts are same. Then we should compare the 1/10th part. So here 1/10th part is 0. Here 1. Then in these among these numbers, this is the smallest number. Then we'll write 1.04. Then after which number is there? This number 1.14. And now descending order. Descending order. The descending order is quite opposite to ascending order. Let's start from here, from here to here. 1.14, next 1.04, next 0.14, and last is 0.04. Next, let us take one more example. It is a 9.09 and 0.99 and next 1.1 and 7. So here this number is 9.09 and 0.99, 1.1 and 7. So these are like decimals? No. After decimal, two numbers are there. And these after decimal, two numbers. These are the like decimals. But here after decimal, only one number is there. Here we don't have any decimal. So let us make this like decimal first of all. 9.09, 0.99 and 1.1. After decimal, how many numbers are there? Two numbers. So here after decimal only 1 point. One number is there. After decimal only one number is there. Then another number we have to replace with 0. And here after 7, after we should keep point. So here after point we don't have any number. We have to replace with zeros. Now we can compare these decimal numbers. After by comparison, we will write the ascending and descending order. First go for ascending order. Smallest to biggest. So here whole part is 9, 0, 1, 7. So easily we can identify here. So which is whole part is less than 0. So So let us write first this number 0.99. After which is what part is a small 1, then 1.10. After 7.00. Next after last is number 9.09. Next descending order. Descending order nothing but reverse of ascending order. From here we should start from here. 9.09, 7.00, 1.10, and last number is 0.99. So in this way we will write the ascending and descending order of decimal numbers. Homework problems on decimal numbers. First one, define decimal numbers. You should write the definition of decimal numbers. And second one, rewrite the following decimal numbers in ascending and descending order. So these are two problems. These two decimal. These are the following decimal numbers we should write in ascending and descending orders. Keep watching. Thank you.